So long gone are the days of marketing to a target audience based on demographics only. I mean, no longer location, household income, job title, company info, age and gender. That's just not going to cut it in this day and age. Today's customer is looking for us to tell them what they want before they even know what they want. We need to truly understand their psychographics to be able to deliver that kind of message. So we're looking for things like their personality characteristics, their opinions, their attitudes, their political affiliation, their interests, and their hobbies. So getting to that level of understanding takes some serious legwork, and you have to take time to do the research. And I mean some serious research. Fortunately, we have so many wonderful tools out there in the great Internet of Things to help us do that. And here are a few examples of the tools that I like to use when I'm doing some customer research. It sounds so funny when I say it, but Google. When we don't know things, we go to Google. Google has so many free tools that will help you with your customer research process. One really great way is to use the Google Keyword Planner. Keyword research is a wonderful way to research your clients and figure out what questions they're typing into Google to learn more about your product, industry, or service. And the Keyword Planner will help suggest keywords that you might not have thought of that your customers might be using to search for your brand. Again, a free tool that's great for that initiative. Google Analytics, in particular the Acquisitions tab, it's a wonderful resource to go and find out how your clients are finding your website. Where were they before they landed on your website? What social media profiles were they on before they visited your website? Google Surveys is also a fantastic resource where Google will do that survey legwork for you. And Google Trends and Think with Google are two products that I love to use as well. Google Trends will let you know what's trending out there in the world of the internet, and Think with Google is a wonderful research database that Google has compiled, doing all types of different customer research from across the world. Next is social media. I'm a former social media director, so I'm particularly passionate about this one. I think if you're not paying attention to your social media and using it as a research tool, you're really missing a big opportunity there. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, and Pinterest all have their own audience insights that are going to give you free, valuable information about what your audience is engaging with and interacting with and enjoying on a regular basis. Facebook reviews are another great way to figure out what's going on in your clients' minds, particularly in the restaurant industry. We use this all the time. We pay attention to what our clients are saying about their guest experience, what they enjoy, what they hated, and then take that information and figure out how we can apply it to improve our overall guest experience. One of my favorite tricks of the trade is getting involved in Facebook groups that your audience follows. It's a little bit hard sometimes to pinpoint what groups your target audiences are participating in, but say, for example, you're a real estate agent that is targeting the military community. You might join a Facebook group that is a military wives group. People are going to be posting all kinds of questions, sharing tips, sharing advice, sharing best practices, telling funny stories. It's basically like going to a digital happy hour and just being a fly on the wall in your client's digital space. There are tons of great tools out there. A lot of them are not free tools. Most of them are paid. The one in particular that I love to use is Sprout Social. Sprout has a fantastic listening feature where you can type in various keywords, phrases, your competitor's brand name, your brand name, and see what online conversations are going on without you being necessarily tagged in those conversations. And last but not least, get face-to-face with your clients. This one sounds like a no-brainer, but I feel like we miss the mark on this a lot of times. We get so caught up in designing these beautiful websites and creating engaging copy and having beautiful graphic images, but we forget what we like and what matters to us may not be what our clients care about. I can't tell you how many C-suite meetings I have sat in with executives who are like, man, what if we did this? This would be such a great opportunity. And I'm like, when is the last time you even talked to one of our clients? That is so off base with what they're looking for. So some great ways to do this, of course, is to schedule client lunches or coffee dates. Make it a goal in your calendar to take one client out to lunch once a month and just pick their brain, let them know that you appreciate their business, and maybe you might even get a referral out of that opportunity. If that's not quite in your budget and you don't want to take on the expense of taking a client out to lunch every month, you can do a quick video chat or a conference call with them and ask them those same sorts of questions. Next is host an event. What Array Digital is doing here is really smart because there's all of these marketers in this room, and at some point, one of us is going to need help with our digital strategy. Who do you think we're going to think of when we need that support and help? Hooray. So they're sort of mad scientists in this process of getting us all together in this room. And they're positioning themselves as experts in the field by hosting events like this and getting people like Kathy and I to come and speak and share ideas and topics that keep their name in the forefront of all of their future clients' minds. Also, spend time in the field with your sales team. It's interesting because we have such a big sales department at the Main, and we have a large marketing department. But a lot of times we get focused on different things. It's very easy to go off on your own tracks. Sometimes the sales team, they're focused on driving revenue and hitting those goals, and our marketing team is focused on executing their campaigns. And sometimes we don't touch base as often as we should. And our sales team, they're our front line. They're the people that we need to go to talk to and say, hey, what are the clients' challenges that they're facing? What are they telling you? It sounds like a no-brainer, but I think we sometimes miss the mark on that opportunity. And it's a chance to connect and maybe get out of the office, go to happy hour, and get down to business and solve some problems that your clients may be facing during their buyer journey. So once you've done all that legwork and you've exhausted all those resources, next is to build your buyer personas. I'm a big fan. How many of you have used HubSpot in this room? HubSpot, I should have worn orange to this presentation. I am such a huge HubSpot fan. I love everything they do. I started learning about buyer personas from using HubSpot with the last company that I was with, and I think it's absolutely genius. So once you have all that information you need to begin building your buyer personas, you'll create profiles for your clients. A single company may have 7 different types of customers that they're marketing to, and you need to intimately understand what each of those clients is looking for. They're going to be looking for very different experiences. For example, at Grain, we have our 3 p.m. afternoon happy hour client. She's looking for a relaxed, casual hangout spot to unwind after work. And she's probably in search of a good deal. She's possibly going to stay for dinner if she has a great time at happy hour. She wants to talk with her friends. She's probably not interested in having loud pumping music in the background. She's just wanting to connect and unwind after work. She's probably going to stay, play some outdoor games on the patio, and she might be a young professional who lives and works downtown and lives within walking distance of Grain. Next, we have our late night client. That client's going to be looking for a fun night out on the town with live entertainment, cocktails, dancing, maybe a DJ. They're looking to host their friends in a trendy and high energy atmosphere. Most of the folks that we get at Grain at late night are bringing their friends here and being like, oh my God, you got to check out this amazing rooftop bar in downtown Norfolk. And people are like, I didn't even know downtown Norfolk had a rooftop bar. So it's a place people go to get dressed up and go out and impress late at night. But during the day, people are very casual and relaxed. Next, they're probably going to be looking for some late night menu options once that 2 a.m. craving starts kicking in. And they may be traveling in from all over the 757. So we may have people taking an Uber from across the water. These 2 clients are going to want very different experiences. And when we're marketing to them, we need to think about delivering a message that resonates to them in different ways. Now, once those buyer personas are mapped out, you can take things a step further by mapping out your customer journey. Customer journey maps are visual representations of every possible interaction your customer might experience while working with your brand. This map would incorporate every touch point from your website all the way to that first greeting at the hostess stand when they come into your restaurant. As you can see here, this is an example of a customer journey map. Doing this exercise is incredibly helpful. It'll help you uncover things that you maybe didn't realize. Really opens up your mind, so I strongly encourage you to do this if you haven't had an opportunity to do it yet. But you see here we have all of the stages of the buyer's journey: awareness, consideration, acquisition, service, and retention. And then over here, the various stages and what psychographics these people are going through throughout this process. So what is the goal that they have in mind when they're in the awareness phase? What actions are they taking throughout that process? What touch points and channels are they interacting with when they're going through the buyer journey? And what thoughts are they having during that process? What's that overall customer experience like, and what pain points do they have? And looking through all of that will help you identify little kinks. Maybe you'll notice a technical difficulty on your website that you didn't realize before. Or maybe you'll find an opportunity to promote your brand in a way you never thought. You're like, oh man, I didn't even realize that when people come in the door, that's a great opportunity to do X. So last but not least, I'm going to keep this really short. I love that Kathy's was long and mine was short, because I was like, oh, mine's not going to be long enough. The two tools that HubSpot makes that I highly recommend you check out are customer journey map templates. So on their blog, they have 5 different customer journey map templates you can download where you can get started right away. And it's based on the particular customer experience you're trying to tweak. Next is the Make My Persona tool. HubSpot created this awesome little step-by-step process that'll walk you through from start to finish in building your buyer personas. The only downside to this, it's not mobile friendly, so you'll need a laptop or a computer, but get on your desktop and just get to work. So my goal for today was to leave you feeling inspired and ready to get back to the office to begin designing a customer-curated experience that positions your customer's brand in the forefront of their mind. Thank you for your time and attention today. If you want to connect with me, you can find me on Instagram at Rio_DeJaneiro or Rio_Mermaid Marketing. I freelance on the side. Mermaid Marketing is my little shtick. And then LinkedIn, I'm Rio Herbik. So thank you guys, and enjoy your food.